Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Decorative Survival. So, in the last episode, I did I finished off probably most of the exterior of my house, which, if there wasn't the giant hill in the way, would be somewhere over there. And in between episodes, I have been gathering emeralds by ink sac farming. Well, just flying around the rivers and gathering ink sacs. And I have then been trading it with my librarian here. Restocked, yay! And in this episode, to start off with, I have decided that I probably want to rework the windows on my house, because the lower level windows that I have added last episode don't really fit. They're not quite the same as the upper level windows, and I'm not sure I really like the upper level windows that much. And I probably also want to redo these windows as well, especially since now they're 2 blocks out on one side and 1 block out on the other. So, yeah, I'm probably going to get started on that. Alright, so I'm voicing over this time-lapse, and, well, I went through a couple of different designs for this, but mostly I'm trying to keep it 3x2 or 3x2 or 2x1 with shutters. There I've changed it, and then these lower windows are 4x3. Right, so I am back, and I have now switched out these, changed these windows to be vertical. Also made these windows a block thinner, so they came out an extra block on this side. The next thing I would like to do is work a bit more on the interior of this place. Still from the previous house build, so I'm thinking at least I'm probably going to keep most of this, but I think I'm kind of planning on having some pillars to kind of hold up the ceiling, because it is a very wide ceiling. And also possibly switching out most, but possibly not this part, to full blocks as opposed to slabs. So yeah, I'm going to get started on that, and then I will be right back. Alright, so basically I decided to do a similar pillar style, at least at the start, to my other one, to my outside ones, but then I go into stone bricks instead of into walls, and then I come out with the polished tuff, and yeah, basically now I'm going to move, I'm building the upstairs, I'm rebuilding it. I figured out that actually I could just switch it out for, added an extra bottom half slab and to make it double slabs, which was way easier than doing all of this. As you can see, I got it done way faster, and then I noticed that my table wasn't centered anymore, so I moved it, as well as the chandelier style thing, I guess. And yeah, that's probably the end of this time-lapse. Alright, so I'm back, and, I have gotten in these pillars, and I've moved the table over by 1 block and redone this. I also decided that instead of completely hiding the next level fireplace, I would instead kinda put it into the rest of, combine it with the rest of the fireplace. So yeah, that's what I have done. But as I was working on these pillars, I noticed, and redoing the floor to make it full slabs, which I actually did. Some of this I did with oak planks, but I later realised that actually double slabs work better. But I also noticed that some of these rooms are uncarpeted, and I also forgot to put in the spruce doors again. So I'm probably going to want to gather up some lime wool and see if I have any more moss carpet. I'm not totally sure. Might have some more moss, maybe. Yeah, I have some moss and some moss carpet. I'm also going to need some green carpet, which I will get from in here. And I should also probably put an entrance on the summer one of these days. And probably what I'll do is I'll dye a sheep. Because that's probably cheaper. Actually, why don't I just dye 2 sheep? Right, so first, this room. And I've run out of that carpet. And I seem to have run out of moss carpet as well. So I'd probably also need to farm up some moss. There. I get both moss and moss carpet. And now I should have about a stack of moss and some moss carpets as well. Yeah, 15 moss carpets and a stack of moss. Right, I just need one more piece it seems. And then this should be done. And right, so this room is also done. If it might not have a bed. I'm not totally sure why this room doesn't have a bed. Might put a bed in later. Right, so I seem to have forgotten this room. And I still haven't put in the spruce doors. Right, first time to put in the spruce doors. And then I'll go and gather some more wool and place it in that room. And then I'll probably wrap up this episode. And now 2 left to go, which should just be able to be gotten from that sheet. And now I can place in these final 2. And there we go. This room isn't carpeted, and that's because I think I decided not to, because these doors can't be placed on carpet. So that's probably going to wrap up this episode. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. And yeah, goodbye.